Hey guys, Jake here. Welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. As you can see behind me, I got the Kubota tractor with the WoodMaxx chipper. And over here, I got the Cormidi mini skid steer lined up in front of this here maple tree. If you saw the last video, Shane and Travis were here and they finally got that skid steer out of this hole that was here behind me. Way back when it broke a track. The track actually snapped in half. It didn't just throw a track, it snapped it. And it was in the way of me taking down these last couple trees. Let me show you what we got going on. Okay, so as you can see over here, I am in the beginning of the road, heading back to the wood yard. And over here off the driveway, we have this bump out where I have the dumpster can and the red International truck. And what we'd like to do is expand this little flat area here where you can kind of see it's pretty level and make it a little bit more parking. While they're bringing all the millings, we're going to take as many free millings as we can get. So I figure might as well take down a few more trees to expand this area here. That way I could park a truck and a trailer, or, you know, just push the dumpster can back a little bit farther. I'm sure Sarah would appreciate if it wasn't sitting in the front of the driveway. So for right now, I have this maple tree in front of me that I want to take down, this one that the Cormidi is right behind, and this little one. And then we got a little one there, a little one over there, right to the right of the track. The other maple tree that's set a little farther back, that's not really too much in the way because I'm not going to be taking down this big oak tree that's here. I do need to get down that big dead piece at some point, but for now that's going to stay. So right now we're going to try and take down these three, are the main ones. That way when Shane comes with the machines to spread all the millings and everything, he can rip those out, level it out quick. There's just a few small rocks. I might even be able to move those with the Cormidi, and we'll have some more parking. So my plan of attack right now is to drop this one first that the Cormidi's behind. I'm going to put a notch in it with kind of a box and then a back strap. That way I can then walk away from the tree. It'll still be standing, and then I can get on the Cormidi and push it over into the direction I want. There's nothing really over here. I'm gonna try and fell it kind of over here. And I have the tractor set up over here because all of the tips from the tree are gonna be facing this way. So then all the brush will be lined up this way. So that's the plan. Let's see if we can make it happen. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be making a box here on the front. And then I'm going to bore cut in through the center, a little bit above my hinge. And then I'm gonna make a back strap on the back, a little cut back here, which is gonna leave a little bit of holding wood, which then I should be able to completely walk away from the tree with it still standing, hop on the Cormidi and push it over. So the tree's pretty straight, as you can see. So let's see how this goes. Got a nice box. Got my bore cut all the way through. So we got all the cuts. Let me put the saw down. Just like that, we got our tree down. Worked perfect. So as you can see, this was all of our holding wood essentially. The wood that was just attached on this little spot. I made my back cut here. So once I pushed it, all of this broke free. We had a nice hinge to direct it. Bada bing, bada boom. We're good to go. Well, look what the cat dragged in. We got Chris. Guess he didn't have enough fun at work today. What, did you not have enough fun at work today?
No, never enough fun.
Never enough fun? Oh, you had to come for round two? Oh, and he came bearing refreshments. Beer 30, all right. And we got Sammy in tow.
Yep.
I just did the first one, so you missed out on that fun.
Oh, come on.
But we got 2 or 3 more.
Nice.
But we're gonna mark up the one on the ground now with the Mingo marker. That way it's all ready for us to cut up and buck up.
Perfect.
And then do 2 or 3 more.
Let's hit it.
All right, guys, so we are all dialed in here. We are going to hit this with the Mingo marker and go. Boom. Missed a spot right here. There we go. Oh, this one's gonna be tricky, Chris. It goes underneath. Oh. He's smart. He's a man of few words, but his ideas are great. All right. Ooh. Okay. It'll pick it up, right? One shot?
Yeah, why not?
like he's going for all three. Maybe not. I don't know what his course of action here is. Maybe he's trying to go over. Okay. Yeah, you're between a real rock and two logs. I thought you were gonna try and pick up all three. I'm sure it'll pick it up, but now that you drove over the other two. This guy, he's at the party for 5 minutes and he's scraping off the bark with the marks on it. He's like a bull in a china shop. But he's strong like bulls, so that's why I keep him around. There we go. Whole tree, one shot. Up. Alright, pick these two ones up. You're making a mess here. What are you? You've done nothing. Alright guys, so here's the plan. Chris is coming in with the machine. He's going to try and move a couple of these rocks right here so that he can get it in position right next to this big oak tree and do the same kind of thing. I'm going to cut it and he's going to push it. Oh yeah, they're popping out easy. There you go. Curl it. All right, guys, we're gonna do the same kind of thing as I did on the first tree. I'm gonna make my box, then I'm gonna bore through, then I'm going to make my bottom cut, leaving the back strap, and Chris is gonna push it over. Here we go. Come here. Perfect. Beautiful. That's pretty cool. Where one branch eventually grew back into itself, created a hole. It's like a little tool handle. Oh, wow. Happened again right here. I've never seen that. I've seen it before, never twice in one tree so close to each other. That's pretty cool. Guys, we got all the trees down. It's a lot more open back here, as you can see. Now I got some more climbing to do with this big dead spar on the oak here. But we got some good firewood out of it, got some good wood chips out of it to help retain some of the dirt here, prevent some erosion. I'm sure we'll have plenty more to come. The Cormidi was an absolute beast, picking up the logs, pushing over the trees. What do you think of that machine, Chris, now that you've had some time on it?
That's awesome. I have to get used to the controls. In my head, the open is closed and the close is open. So it's
for the grapple?
For the grapple.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's great. I feel a little top heavy on it just because I'm too big. But you know, other than that, that's an amazing machine. Lifts way more than I can.
Yeah. It's been great, guys. So far we have a little over 20 hours on the thing. I actually threw my first track on it for the first time, which apparently is pretty rare on these things. I was in some pretty gnarly mud and rock and stuff, and I was making a turn because I had decided I shouldn't have been where I was. So it was definitely operator error. But for somebody that has never changed a track on a machine before, Joe and I on the job, and Trevor, had the machine jacked up in the air using both the grapple, and then we wedged a stump underneath the back. We had the left track up in the air. We had this little plate right there off, and the idler pulley loosened, and it was just like clockwork. Within about 20 minutes, we had the track back on. We pried it back on with a PV. It was super easy, tension to back up, and we were back up and running. So I gotta hand it to Cormidi. They made it super user-friendly. You don't need grease guns. All we needed was, I think, a 15 millimeter wrench and a 13 millimeter wrench to open up these two little bolts here on the plate. So super easy to do. You know, worst case scenario if you do throw a track, but the machine is a real workhorse. It looks great. It has, I mean, there's so many more, you know, attachments I could be using on this thing. I just don't have them. Hopefully over time I will accumulate them, but for now this Erskine grapple has been really good. I'll have to do a comparison video, you know, strictly on the Erskine grapple versus the Wicked grapple that I have for the tractor. But Cormidi C1500 mini loader is an absolute beast, and I really look forward to using it much more, both on jobs and here at the Dude Ranch in the future, because as you can see, we got plenty of trees that need to come down and plenty of firewood that needs to be split. Don't we, Chris?
Oh yeah, it's almost splitting season. We're almost.
All right, guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Sammy, you gonna stop fetching? I know you're probably hungry.
She's hungry.
I'm hungry too.
All right, guys, well, you heard it. Sammy's hungry, Chris is hungry, and I'm hungry. So that's going to be it for the video. Thanks again for watching. Got a bunch done. I appreciate your help. Thank you. Thank you for the refreshments.
Always a pleasure.
You guys know the drill. Hit the buttons, leave feedback, comments, whatever below if you got any questions. I'm Jake.
I'm Chris.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.